Hi everyone, my name is Candida and this is my personal teaching manifesto. It's called Growing Through Curiosity. So throughout this program, I've learned a lot about early childhood education, but I've also learned a lot about myself and the educator I want to be. Today I want to share the values that will guide me as I begin my career. What guides my teaching? Throughout this program, I've realized that teaching is much more important than just helping kids with learning their letters and their numbers. What really stands out to me is the importance of relationships, curiosity, belonging, and celebrating different cultures. Every child is different, and I want children to feel comfortable being themselves and sharing who they are. When children feel safe, they know they belong, and they're more willing to explore and ask questions. How I hope to teach. One thing I've really learned is that children are always showing us what they're interested in. It's our job to notice those interests and build learning around them. That's what makes learning exciting and meaningful to me. I also think the classroom environment makes a big difference. I want children to walk into a space where they feel safe, welcomed, and excited to explore. The materials we give children matter as well. I like using open-ended materials because there isn't just one right answer. Children can be creative, solve problems, and learn from one another. I think literacy and math are important, but I don't think they should come first. Those skills can be introduced naturally through play, relationships, and meaningful experiences instead of feeling like separate lessons. The philosophy that shaped me. Throughout this course, we learned a lot about different philosophies and teaching approaches. When I first started this program, I thought teaching was mostly about helping children learn their letters and numbers. Now I've realized that relationships and meaningful experiences come first. When children feel safe and engaged, they learn naturally. The philosophy that connected to me the most was Reggio Emilia because it reflects the kind of educator I want to be. It encourages children to explore and ask questions and follow their own interests instead of everyone learning at the exact same way. We also learned about emergent curriculum. And I liked how it focuses on planning experiences based on what children are interested in. I noticed that these same ideas during my placement and in the Ontario kindergarten program. To me, the purpose of teaching is to help children build confidence, encourage their curiosity, and create a love of learning that stays with them as they grow. Those are the values I want to bring into my classroom. Learning through experience. My placement was where everything really started coming together for me. I got to see the ideas we learned in class happen in real life. One of my favorite experiences was our dinosaur inquiry. The children were so interested in dinosaurs, I thought it'd be a great idea to build activities around their curiosity. Without even realizing, they were learning new vocabulary, solving problems, and working together through play. Another experience that stood out to me was our river inquiry, which was led from our dinosaur inquiry. The children worked together, tested new theories, ideas, and learned from one another while they explored. Watching those moments reminded me that some of the best learning happens when children are excited about what they're doing. The classroom I hope to create. As this program is coming to an end, I'm really excited for what's next. Hopefully by next year, I'll have my own classroom and be able to start putting everything I've learned into practice. I know I'll keep learning every day from the children and their families and the people around me, but I'm also excited to develop my own teaching styles as I gain more experience. My goal is to create a classroom where children feel happy to come every day, where they feel safe to be themselves, and where everyone is encouraged to ask questions and enjoy learning. Last but not least, growing through curiosity. Looking back on this program, I can honestly say it's changed the way I think about teaching. It's helped me understand that being an educator is about so much more than teaching academic skills. It's about creating relationships with children, families, and making children feel that they belong and help them build confidence with themselves and with others. I'm excited to start this new chapter and continue learning as I grow in my career. I know every child, every family, and every person I meet along the way will teach me something new. At the end of the day, my hope is that every child leaves my classroom feeling confident, and excited to learn. If I can do that, I know I've made a positive difference. Thank you.